Hi, how are you going? Welcome to me, Redsky here, on another round of righteous readings where I give raw, righteous, to the point readings. It is hotter than hell. I am literally feel like I'm in hot, burning hell. Here goes. So we're wearing very little clothing and we are sweating very profusely. Why not get a reading done? So we're about to do April's main monthly for the sign of Aquarius. So my water-bearing babes, this one is for you. This will pertain to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements of the sign Aquarius for the month of April 2022. Okay, it is the main monthly. It's the bread and butter of the channel. If you're familiar with the channel, you would know this reading all too well. We've done it before, at least once. Now, it is a Celtic cross standard placements, which I then go through and clarify. Stay tuned to the very, very end of today's reading, though, because for all the signs for April, I am doing what I said I wanted to do in my short. The new intuition cards that I found in my local op shop, they are coming in to make their debut this round. So stay tuned to the end. I'm going to pull one for each of the signs for the April month and see what you think. Let me know down in the comments down below. I always love your feedback. Good, bad, or ugly, it always gets taken into account. Okay, Aquarius, how you doing? I hope you're doing mighty, mighty fine, mighty, mighty fine. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to pause this video because this audio and this video shit is audio and visual shit is really starting to piss me off. I don't know. It's all good, now it's not, and then it was a bit better again, now it's not, and I can't handle it. I couldn't watch my videos right now because it's agitating me that much. So I just, please stick with it, guys. I will get this fixed. April is going to be a rough road. I am chalking it up to a test a month. So all readings are going to be in a tested environment of bullshit, basically, until I work this out. It seems to be an uploading problem with YouTube, but I've already broached it with them, and they don't know what the hell. Because they can't help me. It doesn't help that I'm such a baby channel, and no one really wants to worry about someone with less than 100 subscribers. That. So nevertheless, we're going to push on through. I'm due for the live reading. I wanted to go live to do that tonight. I'm still hopeful to do that. Sorry, I've pulled your cards and that for you. The video actually stuffed up. I'm having a Mercury retrograde freaking month, obviously, in March for April, though. You know, it's not retro at all. But I'm very much feeling that energy of like some stress and strain on Redski's rear end. Yeah, rear end's it's ropeable right now. This is why I'm having the cigarette before I've even started the reading. Just having a gel with you guys, so I'll timestamp the beginning of the reading if you like, so you don't have to listen to any of this marble bullshit. It's cool. I just need a minute to get myself in the zone. As I said, I've already pulled the cards and everything, and the video went wonky, so I decided to stop it. And lucky I did, because it was not at all good, like at all. But the cards are here, and this is your reading. I don't give a rat's tit, mate. Once the cards are drawn, that's your reading, man. That's what spirit wants to get out. That's what will get out. Unless God forbid a big gush of wind comes in and pushes all these cards out of their placements, then it's to be read as it's to be seen. And right now I see a perfect good reading right in front of me. Yeah, Mercury ain't retro at all. I've got tech problems up my ass. I can't speak properly. I'm talking in the tongues like a crazy person. I'm using my hands overly a lot more than usual. Oh. Sunshine, lollipops and rainbow. Everything is wonderful. Is sure to come your way when you're in love today. Maybe not so much so for red. Here we go. Alright, Aquarius, the bottom underlying energy for this month at the bottom of the deck was the Magician reverse. Mercury energy there. Mercury's ruler here in the major arcana. So, you know, when the Magician is reversed, it's that of a trickster energy. Someone very sleight of hand, deceitful, someone that's roguish, someone that's very much the trickster energy that will tell you, show you, but really behind the scenes it's a whole nother ball game, and I'm seeing it's causing you some grief and some discomfort here, Aquarius, with that Ten of Cups reversed underneath that underlying energy. There is a real sense of some rogue trader I'm hearing here. Rogue trader. But I feel like it's definitely someone that knows what they're doing. They could use this for their highest of good, but this individual I feel is using it for the opposite end of the scale. To use to perhaps abuse. Sorry, I got to get that out of my face. So rude. Even when I put it on Do Not Disturb, it comes through. Now, we've got a few major arcanas, including that underlying energy. We have 4. Your current position, which is the Devil reverse, sign of Capricorn. Your crossing obstacle issue, Cancer coming through there with the Chariot. We also have your future energy coming in as the World. And that underlying energy with the Magician reverse. There's a lot in the cross. There's a lot in the cross. And it feels to me like there is some groundbreaking stuff happening for you at the moment, Aquarius. You may be not wanting to actually recognize this or admit to it or give power to it, but there is massive shifts of change. I'd also like to make a disclaimer that I do not condone smoking necessarily. I'm a smoker. And I don't do the vapey things. I'm a traditionalist in some sense. I'm Capricorn rising. So, I don't like change very much sometimes. And I am a smoker. Now, I'm genuine to self, and I do apologize if by any way my smoking off-puts people or in any way grotesques people or whatever. I can assure you I understand. Filthy habit, filthy cost, filthy. But I started smoking at the time when there wasn't any warnings on packets and when we didn't know actually what smoking did to us. It was a cool thing to do, hip and shit. We were stupid then. We're much smarter now. We have actual, knowledge as well as actual, medical testaments, blah, 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 to back up this. So, of course, it would be very stupid of the time of today to be smoking away, especially the old traditional smokes. But I'm a traditionalist, and I'm from at least the 80s. Righteous. Now, no offense, just like it is, and I would expect the same. So if you don't know me, now you do. Capricorn rising, Gemini sun and Venus, and a Leo moon with a Mars Scorpio, which was retro at the time. All the good placements. Aquarius, let's talk about you. April, coming into this reading, your energy, as I said, is the Devil reverse. We are actively seeing the things that are not for our highest good, things that are maleficence, things that bond and bind us, things that maybe use or abuse us, things that are not good for us. Smoking. The devil's in the detail, and you can see it as clear as the nose on my face. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, however that goes. But there is a bit of shaking our ass as we walk out that front door and slam it and say, nah, Mr. Devil, there'll be no more. The crossing obstacles, issues that you're going to face throughout the month of April that you're really, really going to have to take note of, my darlings, is the Chariot, the sign of Cancer's major arcana. As the crossing obstacles issue here, it's really about having triumph here through movement on the journey while maintaining balance as well as influence, like astrological, like you're being guided by the stars. It's not losing your course, it is not losing the journey, and it's having triumphantness throughout the warfare of shit you're going to go through. This is turmoil as well. This isn't a grassy green patch that you're gonna sprollica through. This is the end of the world, baby, and the Chariot is on a mission. It's on a mission to get through it, on the journey to get through it alive and unscathed and arrive. There is a real sense here, though, of pulling in your emotions, not being emotionally invested, separating the issue from the emotion, not being emotionally driven here at all. It's the Force. It's the Force. Be with you, Star Wars. Crowning this whole reading, I don't know. Aquarius, crowning this whole reading is that King of Cups. I like it because, when the King of Cups comes in, he is very competent. He's very artistic. He's very, he's got emotions here. He doesn't let them rule him. He lets them be fluent. He's not overly expressive, but can be. But he does show charm here. He does show grace. He's very professional, capable. Sometimes he can hide his motives a little bit, though, be a little bit reserved, because he's on a concrete throne here on a body of water, and that water's pretty choppy, guys. Like, don't be shitting me. That water's pretty choppy, and he's just sitting there all mystique and all perfect, not a shit out of line. So there's some bit that. Root of the reading, Aquarius, April, is that Three of Cups. Now, this is total and absolute resolution. This is coming together. This is like the harvest, but it's also about letting go of all of the things that we had any disdain with, any issue with, any past problem with, be that as it may. And we are really forgiving it. This isn't like, let's put it to bed for today and tomorrow I'm going to bring it all up and wipe it in your face. No. This is not like that. This is like it never happened. Wiping the slate clean, bringing it into a new day of dawn, and being completely wrapped up in that cushion of solace, resolution and conclusion. It is bringing a peacefulness to an end of an issue that was bringing a lot of pain, a lot of issue. This is the cups, you know, this is that water energy coming through, you know, this is all about, you know, your investment. Threes are always about communication or connection too, or choice. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent, Aquarius, and we do have that Two of Swords. So I do see that there was a decision needing to be made in the past. You may have felt a bit hoodwinked, blindsided, felt like your senses were a bit nulled. You may have even not wanted to deal with this. Maybe really you try to be forceful with it, but you didn't really make a definitive decision with it, if that makes sense. You used force here, but you didn't make it definitive. It should have been a definitive decision here, I feel. Future energy coming in, moving forward. What are we looking at, Aquarius? We're looking at another major arcana, the World. This is a completion of a cycle. It is perfection, attainment through the whole process. You know, you started at the beginning, you went to the middle, and you came back around and you ended back. This is a completion of a cycle, and now we're going to receive all the benefit from all the effort up to this point that has been paid. It's resolution, it's solace in some ways. It is a completion. It is a perfect cycle which has gone through its motions. It is ending now, and you will receive the bliss of the benefit. I feel like there's some sorrow also with this card though, because it is the fact that a lot of things are wrapping up and you may not know where to move to put your energy into next. It's that sense of that's over now. That chapter is complete. That is closed. It is a dandola. Where am I? Who am I? Do I go from here? It's a bit of lostness. Hey, choice is not a bad word. Choice gives you options, and options gives you momentum, and momentum can get you out of bed in the morning. Advice from Spirit for my dear Aquariuses is that the Knight of Wands. A journey here, an advancement, maybe even change of residency. Spirit is warning you about or telling you about that could be coming in at some point in April or in the distant future. Spirit is really saying, fire pony up. Spirit's saying what? Fire. Did I hear that right, Spirit? You want me to tell him fire pony up? Or fire up the pony and giddy up. Fire up the pony and giddy up. Sorry, my bad. Even my Clary's audience is not actually working very correct with language. It seems to be felty. Great, we'll look into that audio as well. I'm sure I can find an ESP here that can totally like retune that for me. Anywho, back to Spirit's advice, that King of Wands. This is an interesting reading. Knight of Wands, sorry. Knight of Wands. Got a little excited and want to turn your knight into a king. Don't we all want that? Journey, advancement. You know, not in the biggest of rushes, but we're sprucing it. We're trying to make the best of it. I feel like there's a change of residency, whether it's in work or in your general home. Or you might be just moving around a little bit, like a lot of travel for work or just general. Get a fire pony up. I still can't get over that. Outsiders' view, what they see of you and your situation, Aquarius, not necessarily what actually is going on. It's just the outsider's view of you and your situation. And what do they see? They see the Queen of Cups. Someone very warm, very invested, very giving, very loving, very charming, very graceful. And someone who is very honest, very, very wise, and very, very honestly upfront, very declarable, very authentic, very generous. Very beautiful. The Queen of Cups is very beautiful, and she has the most beautiful of cups. She is being divinely, intuitively guided. She is in her spiritual element. With the water flows her emotions, and she has many. She's very invested in the things that she loves and holds dear. She muchly loves her imagination. She's very fair, warm-hearted. Others trust her. Her instincts and her intuition is on point. She is admired for her talent. Hopes and fears, Aquarius, April, the Eight of Wands. Cupid's arrows, swift communication, hastily laid movement, back and forth, chussing through, very fast, faster than a speeding bullet. This is communication. This is attraction. This is wanting more, really getting into this communicative state of really back and forth with an individual. Movement is swift and words are fluent. The outcome for Aquarius is April so far. Oh, that looks interesting. Sorry, something bit me. 10 of Swords reversed. So this is having some sort of benefit, some sort of profit, some sort of gain here. But it will only be temporary. So don't get too used to it. It's like getting that one day to test out a bigger promotional job, but the next day you go back to your flat straight, making the coffee rounds. It's that I'll gift it to you now, just long enough for you to get comfortable and start to like it. And we're going to push your ass back out of that position. This is very much a temporary fix. Do not rely on it. Enjoy it while it's there, but don't get too comfortable because you'll be pushed out that chair. Good Lord, Spirit, you got me rhyming in lyrical lyrics. You got me rhyming in lyrical lyrics. Let's grab a secondary deck and let's clarify this reading for Aquarius for April 2022. Spirits and guides. Clarify this reading for Aquarius for April 2022, please. I need clear and precise clarification of this Aquarius reading for April 2022, please. We're doing the main monthly, baby. The Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Aquarius. All right. Baldy. Okay. Let's clarify the current energy for Aquarius. We have the Devil in reverse. Why is this Devil in reverse? Please clarify this energy of the Devil reversed. Eight of Cups. Okay, crossing obstacle issue for Aquarius. Yeah, we do have, well, sugar. Got it going everywhere. Right, the Strength card is going to be clarifying that Chariot. Then we had the King of Cups reverse, which will be clarifying the crowning reading of the King of Cups upright. The root of the reading, we had the Three of Cups. Let's clarify this Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here, please, Spirit? Clarify the Three of Cups. Four of Swords. Past energy, Two of Swords, clarified by, the Fool reversed and the Eight of Wands. I like that. Future energy, we have the World. Let's clarify the energy of the World, please. Why is the World here? Please clarify the World. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Advice from Spirit, we have that Knight of Wands. Let's clarify this energy of the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Because the Hierophant in reverse. Clarify that Hierophant reverse. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, I understand now. Outsider's view, we have the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? Clarifying this Queen of Cups. Whoa, that was there. Queen of Cups reversed, clarified by Temperance in reverse, sign of Sagittarius, and the King of Pentacles. Hopes and fears for Aquarius, we had that Eight of Wands, clarified by the Four of Pentacles, and the outcome, the Ten of Swords reversed. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords reversed. Why is the Ten of Swords reversed? To clarify. With Justice in reverse, bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, putting in a lot of effort here to get more skill, to get more advancement, especially around monetary. The Star, wish fulfillment. Finally moving towards the Aquarius. Your major arcana, the Star is your major arcana card. It is the sign of Aquarius. Right under that work and effort is your abundance. It is your hope, your wish, your dream, your fulfillment, your legacy, your light. It is your dream, my darlings. Coming into living, breathing, full fluency. Wow. Fours and eights seem to be of particular influence, I want to say. And I don't know why I'm necessarily saying that. There's a lot of majors that have come through the clarification. We had the Fool, Strength, sign of Leo, the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, Temperance, sign of Sagittarius, and Justice, sign of Libra. So we've got lots of signs there. Check your natal charts. It could refer to yourself or someone you know. Okay. Current energy, the Devil in reverse, is clarified by the Eight of Cups. This is amazing because this is saying, yeah, I know what's bad for me. I know what was maleficent. I know what is bad, evil, will take away my humanity and make me into a soulless bloodsucker. Not really, but will make me into someone less than what I need to be or who I am. And I know what that looks like. The 8 of Cups is the active choice of walking away. 8 is not my 10. It will not bring in any more. Even if there is prosperity or abundance or some sort of, you know, growth here, it's saying no. It's not there. And I don't want to put any more effort in. I'm walking away. So Aquarius, in your current energy, you know what the devil looks and smells like. You won't be fooled by it, and you're making active decisions to distance yourself from that and remove that from your life. The 8 of Cups clarifying that is saying, look, you will not turn back at all for this, no matter what the devil is offering. You've been there, you've done it, you've tasted the Kool-Aid, and you drank from the water pool, and you squelched in the squash. It's done. It's finished. And I don't know if many of you know Brady's Tarot, but you know cupcakes. This is in honor for Viola. Violetta, you've got to get yourself one of these. Brady's Tarot should have cupcake cup. Gorgeous, isn't it? It's fucking gorgeous. To Brady. Anyway, so, you know, we are walking away. We know we're walking away. You're crossing obstacle issue that you're going to have to face the Chariot with the Strength, Cancer and Leo energy here, 2 majors. Now this is saying you must journey, you must advance here with triumph through, you know, all the turmoil, all the disdain, all the issue. You must championize strength to be able to get through and over this. So weakness doesn't plague you. So tenacity is what structures you and what pushes you forward. You must have courage here, and you must have movement here to get anywhere. Legs as fast as Usain Bolt's, a backbone stronger than concrete, with feet ready to flutter at a moment's notice. You've got to be fly. Now I've got the Offspring song, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Crowning this whole reading, the King of Cups with the King of Cups reversed. So this is someone that's very warm, very giving, not necessarily of their emotions. They're very competent, very artistry, capable, very professional, hidden motives though sometimes. King of Cups reverse, he's scandalous and injustice. He brings in all the bad. He's crafty, he doesn't trust people, people don't trust him. He's got full of ego, he's very vulnerable. He's very emotionally driven, so he's all over the shop. This is a very polarizing energy. You've got one that's very gifted, not overly emotionally invested, but then you've got someone that is also too emotionally invested and unstable. It's like I can't have both. It's like the 2 opposite sides of a personality that you want in one individual. Someone that's smart but knows how to be a little naughty, and someone that's all naughty and doesn't know how to be very good or smart. But they're both smart. Just depends if you want a crafty individual that will screw you over, or whether you want a crafty individual that doesn't give you any emotion but will screw you in a sexual manner. Not in the bank balance way like the first way I described. Spirit, what's going on? It's just bottom of the deck, the foundation of all this reading, 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Solace, resolution here, really letting stuff go that may have been a problem before. The 4 of Swords is saying you are very pulled back from this. You're in a state of exile since this resolution came to form. It's like you're really thinking about it, or maybe there's still some emotional baggage that you do need to release for yourself, but there is a sense of being alone, needing to be with this. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent. The 2 of Swords, the 4 reverse, and the 8 of Wands. 2 of Swords was really about a choice here. There was a sense of being hoodwinked, maybe some sort of not seeing it clearly. There is some sort of sense of not having all your senses with you to make that decision, and you may have made a mistake. The 4 reverse is saying you were very neglectful of the responsibility of this decision when you didn't make it. And the 8 of Wands is saying that you quickly tried to make movement away from it, but you didn't still just make the decision. There's some sort of crossroad here that you decide to go backwards on instead of moving forth through. You just couldn't make a decision, or you were very much in the dark that you even needed to. Future energy, the World with the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Now I don't like that. The World is saying that perfection of the cycle, it is coming in, it is finishing now. And it's about that whole synthesis from beginning, middle, end, and having that completion and having that complete attainment of it, and now in getting the fruits of the labours, I guess. The 9 of Pentacles reverse is that of roguery, bad storm, someone coming in and taking from you, stealing, theft. I'm seeing danger here. Your fortune is built on the misfortune of others. Maybe it's not going to last. I see a house of cards falling down with this world. There's a completion here. It's might ruin you. Advice from Spirit. Knight of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, the Hierophant sign of Taurus. Spirit's telling you that there's going to be a journey. There is some sort of advancement, maybe change of residency, and I see that this needs to happen because you are too susceptible at the moment to other people's needs. You are sacrificing too much for others to the point where you are going without yourself, and it's really becoming a problem. With that Ten of Cups reversed, I'm seeing here it's going to cost you a lot. It may cost you your home. It may cost you wanting to give goodwill in the future. It's going to cost a lot more than what you think. It's actually damaging your family's image or your family's standing. You give to the poor when you can't feed your own. I don't know, there's some sort of disembowelment with this, disunion, sorry, with this disembowelment. What am I saying? Spirit, do you want to give me a little bit of help here on this one? What exactly is your advice for Aquarius? Keep pushing forward on the journey, but be wary of how much you sacrifice for others, because everything you sacrifice for others is only harder for you to make this journey, but it will also be harder for your family or your family unit or your pet, like some sort of ancestral line here. Okay, now we go. Sorry, I was just eating a quick bite of a roll. The outsider's view of you, Aquarius, was the Queen of Cups initially. Someone very warm, very charming, very invested, very intuitive, very wise. Clarified by the Temperance card in reverse and the King of Pentacles. The Temperance card is a sign of Sagittarius's major arcana. The outsider's view of you is someone very warm, very chastity, very giving, very intuitive, very wise. Someone that's not very balanced, not very patient, someone that is very rushing in, very emotionally driven, very a little bit unstable. The King of Pentacles is saying to me that you can be, though, very grounded, very authoritative, very smart, especially when it comes to analytical numbers or growth of monetary. Just not very good at keeping balance in your patience, in your energy or elements around you. If it's money, you're great with. Anything else that's to do with emotional base, it can be quite fickle or quite back and forth. Maybe a bit erratic, people see as. Hopes and fears, Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Moving very swiftly towards something, a lot of communication back and forth, swiftly, hastily made movement, love connection, Cupid's arrows as well can refer to. Four of Pentacles, though, is saying, even with all this stuffed up communication, don't expect to get to my purse or money, honey. Four of Pentacles is blocking the heart chakra. It's also cleaving hold, hoarding hold of money. There is no way they'll get sent. The outcome, here we go, final placement. 10 of Swords reversed with the Justice card in reverse, sign of Libra here. You will have some benefits, you will have some profits moving forward, but they will only be temporary, they'll be very short-lived. With the Justice card in reverse, it tells me that there will be an injustice here. You'll be made an example of, there'll be bigotry, severity and judgment, even maybe borderline abuse. There will be something taken from you that was not allowed to be taken from you, some sort of abuse here of power or of intellectual knowledge, sorry. With that Justice card in reverse, I'm really seeing an injustice here, being made an example of. Biasm, bigotry, severity and judgment. Something. They're going to gift you something just so it can be taken away, and then you're going to be like a fallout. I'm hearing fallout boy, I don't know. Let's move now. Yeah, that's all Spirit's giving me. I'm sorry, guys. The Lovers and the Tower. Everything you give to someone can be used against you. The Lovers and the Tower, Gemini's major arcana, and the Tower is the Divine coming in and setting it all alight. Letting it go. Feeling the flow just to then realize you have to let it go, or it will destroy you. And you could lose a lot. Ace of Pentacles reversed underneath that. All your prosperity, all your monetary, all of the gains you made, all of your lifetime, basically. It's a love connection here. You need to make a decision on. These are the cards, the intuition cards for goals and dreams. I found these at my local op shop. Oh, this is nothing. Wait till you see inside. There's some more lighting here. This gorgeous little baggie, and inside are these messages. You're going to love this. What is for Aquarius for April 2022? What message of high prevalence, please? Ooh, oh, wow. I'm stunned every time. You got believe, 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 believe. And it reads, a little reminder that you have everything it takes to achieve your boldest dreams. Oh, look at that. Can you get any more divinely beautiful than that? Oh my God, no you cannot. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look how beautiful is that. I'm gobsmacked every time. These cards, I love them. If anyone else knows where the hell these cards are at, let me know, because as I said, I found it in my local op shop. I did not even know they bloody existed. Now I am in total love and I must find more of them. I must find more now. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me on another round of Redsky Righteous Readings. Raw and Righteous, baby. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know down in the comments down below. Please leave a like or feel free to share. I love it when people share me around. But most importantly, guys, I cannot stress this enough. Subscribe. Hit that big red subscription button for Redsky. Join me on my channel. Once we hit 100 subscribers, competition time. Competition time. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that for the month of April at least. So, hit that notification bell button to all, baby, because you're going to want to know the moment that goes live, because you won't have much time to enter that competition for it. And as we get closer, which will be hopefully very soon, I'll tell you what you're about to win. It is something that you cannot buy, no matter how much money you have at the moment, because it's out of publication. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you go through my catalogue, you'll see it. Let me know if you know what it is. Take care, light and love to all my Aquarius babies. Have a great April. Be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you again on the next round with me, Redsky, on Righteous Readings. Till then, bye, y'all.